Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about all you need to know for successfully growing, decorating, pruning, and propagating rosemary in your garden or yard. This low-growing variety of rosemary is a delightful addition to any garden, offering both aesthetic appeal, practical uses, and health benefits. I will also share with you what is most important if you want to have this bushier appearance and healthy growth. This rosemary, known as Rosemary prostratus or creeping rosemary, is a low-growing herbaceous perennial that belongs to the mint family, Lamiaceae. Its botanical name, Rosmarinus officinalis prostratus, reflects its unique growth habit. It is a low-growing variety well-suited for ground cover or cascading over walls and containers. Another popular variety is the upright Tuscan blue, which closely resembles prostratus but grows tall. Tuscan blue rosemary, on the other hand, is an upright variety with a more columnar habit. While the two varieties may look similar in terms of foliage and flowers, their growth habits differ. Let's focus on prostratus rosemary. One of its most striking features is its dense mat of aromatic foliage. The needle-like leaves are glossy green on top and whitish underneath, creating a beautiful contrast. These leaves not only add a lovely texture to the garden but also release a strong, pine-like aroma when brushed against, making it a sensory delight. The leaves are also narrow and densely packed along the stems, giving the plant a full and bushy appearance. In addition to their fragrance, the leaves of Rosemary prostratus are also prized for their culinary and medicinal properties. They are rich in essential oils, including camphor, cineole, and pinene, which give them their characteristic scent and flavor. I will discuss its culinary and medicinal properties later. In spring and summer, Rosemary prostratus produces small, pale blue flowers that add to its charm and ornamental value. These flowers are a magnet for bees and other pollinators, making prostratus a beneficial plant for supporting local wildlife. The flowers are arranged in dense clusters along the stems, creating a striking contrast against the plant's dark green foliage. Each flower is small and tubular, typical of the mint family, and adds a delicate beauty to the overall appearance of Rosemary prostratus. When it comes to temperature requirements, rosemary plants are remarkably hardy. They can tolerate cold winters and hot, dry summers, as is the case in my region. I live in the northern hemisphere, where winters can reach temperatures as low as -5 degrees Fahrenheit, and summers can soar to over 104 degrees Fahrenheit. In colder climates, rosemary can be grown in containers and brought indoors during the winter months to protect it from frost. It is important to provide adequate sunlight and good air circulation, even when grown indoors. Overall, rosemary is a resilient plant that can adapt to a wide range of temperatures, making it a popular choice for gardeners in diverse climates. Rosemary is well suited to Mediterranean climates, where it thrives in full sun and well-draining soil. It is drought-tolerant once established and prefers a slightly acidic to neutral pH. This plant is easily adaptable to almost any type of soil, but be careful, as it won't thrive in wet conditions. The soil must drain well to prevent root rot, especially for those who keep them in containers. Rosemary thrives best in sandy or loamy soil that is well draining. It does not do well in heavy or clay soils, which can lead to waterlogged roots. Adding organic matter, such as compost, can improve soil structure and drainage, helping rosemary to grow vigorously. Additionally, ensuring good air circulation around the plant can help prevent fungal diseases, which can be more prevalent in dense, poorly aerated soil. For better culinary and medicinal quality, as well as a larger plant, I suggest adding organic fertilizers during the growing season, from early March to late winter. Fertilizing once a month is usually sufficient, but the frequency may depend on the type of fertilizer you use. If you buy fertilizer, follow the instructions from the manufacturer. Rosemary thrives in full sun, making it well-suited to sunny locations in the garden or yard. In Mediterranean climates, where rosemary is most at home, it enjoys long hours of sunlight. However, it can also tolerate partial shade, especially in hot climates where some protection from the intense midday sun can be beneficial. When grown indoors, rosemary should be placed in a bright, sunny window where it can receive at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day. Supplemental lighting, such as grow lights, can be used to ensure that rosemary receives adequate light, especially during the winter months when natural sunlight may be limited. Proper lighting is essential for the growth and health of rosemary plants. Insufficient light can result in leggy growth and a decline in overall vigor. Providing the right amount of sunlight will help your rosemary plant thrive and produce aromatic foliage. Rosemary has moderate water needs and is drought-tolerant once established. When watering rosemary, it's important to allow the soil to dry out slightly between waterings to prevent root rot. In Mediterranean climates, where rosemary is native, rainfall is often sufficient to meet its water needs. However, in drier climates or during periods of drought, supplemental watering may be necessary. When watering rosemary, aim to water deeply but infrequently, allowing the water to penetrate the soil and reach the roots. Avoid overwatering, as this can lead to root rot and other issues. To determine if your rosemary plant needs water, simply check the soil. If the top inch or two of soil feels dry to the touch, it's time to water. I prefer to water and shower my rosemary in the evenings, especially when the weather is very hot and dry. This ensures that the plant receives enough water and also helps to hydrate the leaves, which can start to dry out in hot, dry conditions. Overall, rosemary is a relatively low-maintenance plant when it comes to water requirements, making it a great choice for water-wise gardens. Pruning rosemary is essential to maintain its shape, encourage bushy growth, and improve air circulation around the plant. Regular pruning also helps to remove dead or damaged branches, which can promote overall plant health. When pruning rosemary, it's best to use sharp, clean pruning shears to make clean cuts. Start by removing any dead or diseased branches, cutting them back to healthy growth. Next, trim back any long, straggly branches to encourage a more compact growth habit. Rosemary can be pruned throughout the growing season, but avoid pruning heavily in late fall or winter, as this can make the plant more susceptible to cold damage. Instead, wait until early spring to prune heavily, just before new growth begins. When it comes to decorating your garden, the most important factor is your vision. You are the master artist, it depends on your needs and desires. Imagine how you want your garden to look and prune accordingly. Rosemary grows quickly, so don't worry if you make mistakes, you'll learn with time. I love this variety because it is adaptable to almost any place. If you want a bushier appearance with falling branches, like mine, plant it in a higher position. Rosemary is a crawler in nature, and at some point in its growth, it will wilt and start hanging. So if you want it to hang, plant it in a higher position. But if you want it to crawl, plant it in the ground and give it space to spread. Rosemary can be easily propagated from stem cuttings, making it a great herb to share with friends or expand your herb garden. Here's how you can propagate rosemary. Take a cutting from a healthy branch of rosemary, about 4 to 6 inches long. Remove the lower leaves from the cutting to expose the areas where roots can develop. Optionally, dip the cut end of the cutting in rooting hormone to encourage root growth. Plant the cutting in moistened potting mix, burying the area where roots can develop in the soil. Place the pot in a warm, bright location, but out of direct sunlight. Keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged. In a few weeks, roots should begin to form. Alternatively, you can propagate rosemary by placing the cutting in a glass of water, ensuring that the stem is submerged, but the leaves are above the water. Change the water every few days to prevent stagnation. Once the cutting has developed a good root system, usually after about 8 to 12 weeks, transplant it into a larger pot or into the garden. Propagation of rosemary is a rewarding and simple process that allows you to enjoy this aromatic herb in abundance. Rosemary is a versatile herb that adds a delightful flavor and aroma to a variety of dishes. Its needle-like leaves are rich in essential oils, giving it a robust and aromatic profile that complements both savory and sweet recipes. One of the most popular uses of rosemary is as a seasoning for meats. It pairs particularly well with lamb, chicken, and pork, adding a savory and earthy flavor. Simply chop the leaves and sprinkle them over the meat before cooking, or use whole sprigs as a flavorful skewer. Rosemary is also a great addition to roasted vegetables, such as potatoes, carrots, and zucchini. Toss the vegetables with olive oil, minced rosemary, salt, and pepper before roasting to enhance their natural flavors. In addition to savory dishes, rosemary can be used to infuse sweetness into baked goods. Add chopped rosemary to bread dough, biscuits, or scones for a unique and aromatic twist. All the culinary benefits I've mentioned, one of rosemary's most valuable properties lies in its health benefits. Rich in antioxidants, rosemary can help protect the body from oxidative stress and damage caused by free radicals. These antioxidants may also have anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce inflammation in the body. Rosemary has long been used in traditional medicine. It is believed to improve digestion, stimulate circulation, and boost the immune system. Rosemary oil, extracted from the herb, is often used in aromatherapy to improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance mental clarity. Additionally, some studies suggest that rosemary may have neuroprotective properties, potentially helping to protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Furthermore, rosemary is also believed to have anti-hair loss properties. It is often used in hair care products to promote hair growth and improve scalp health. For example, this shampoo contains rosemary in its formula and gives good results in preventing hair loss. Rosemary tea is another way to enjoy the benefits of this herb. To make rosemary tea, simply steep a few fresh or dried rosemary leaves in hot water for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can sweeten the tea with honey or add a squeeze of lemon for extra flavor. Rosemary tea is known for its soothing properties and is often used to aid digestion and relieve stress. It can also be enjoyed for its pleasant aroma and taste. I hope these tips help you grow beautiful rosemary plants. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm here to help and learn alongside you. If you like my content, please support my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. It means a lot to me and it's completely free for you. Thanks for watching.